of all, thanks for having me. Spain is one of the markets that we have prioritized in our growth strategy that we have for Europe. It's a very dynamic and fast developing market with a high growth, at the same time being mature and well regulated, which is important for us with the financial infrastructure that is already in place. It is an area of development where we see high growth, but across several areas, not only from the financial point of view, but from the total economical point of view. And it is one of the largest areas in Europe as well. I'm very grateful for the response we have got, especially after opening the office, which we did actually in January this year, having also in place now the local team during this year. We have been in the market for some years before that, trying to learn it, trying to understand it, trying to understand the needs of the client, which is one of the most important things for us, trying to see if we can find a common ground and the areas where we feel that we can create value. So far, we've had actually quite fantastic development, and I'm very grateful for the trust that we've got so far. DNB Asset Management has had a European presence for a number of years, primarily covered from Luxembourg, which is our hub. Since a couple of years ago, we have done some adjustments in our strategy, which is now a growing strategy in several regions. And one of the most important things that we have decided to do is to come closer to a client. So proximity, having local presence, that's the first one. That allows us to adapt our product offerings and service offerings to the needs of each region that we have in Europe. And previously only having a selected number of products, primarily managed from Luxembourg hub. And now we are looking actually of using more of DNB Asset Management's broader product range where we see the needs. So it's actually using more of the group's capabilities and seeing where that can add value to, in this case, Spain and the Iberian region. Asset management industry is one of the, I would say, backbones in society. It's a very long-term industry. It's a very trust-oriented industry. Both, I would say, geopolitical changes, social and demographical changes that we are seeing, and not at least technology changes, its real transformation will have, I think, a large impact on the industry. If you look at demographics, we are aging population. Several other regions globally are aging populations. A number of, I think, initiatives will be very important, and one of them, which is now currently ongoing in Europe, is the alignment of the saving and pensions, for example. Another one, technology going from hype to now being part of our everyday life, both at work and at home, I would say. It's going to transform the way we do business. I think this is only the start. And I hope and believe that the relationship part and the trust part will be even more important. So for asset management, building that further and maintaining the trust and credibility will be even more important. While the value chain may benefit, and I hope it will benefit from transformations and capabilities that we can gain from technology side. Well, in Europe, we are a boutique. Nordic specialist boutique. So naturally we would offer investment opportunities to the Nordic market, both on the equity side and fixed income side. Many believe that and view Nordics as a niche. It is a kind of niche, but it is also a very interesting region with quite both very good legislation systems and structure. At the same time, a number of innovative companies, both from tech and healthcare, also commodities sides. So there are lots of development in that region, and it offers something different. In addition, we have had good success with thematics, some of our thematics recently surpassing 2 billion euros in our technology strategy for the Europe. We have a Nordic one, which is the same. It's a part of the same strategy. So in total, that is our flagship that has now more than 12 billion euros. On top of that, we have looked at also developing and taking out our healthcare, biotech strategy, financials. So these would be on thematic side. And then in addition, I would say we are considering also taking some of the strategies that we are having in Norway. It could be also from passive and semi-passive side. We haven't done it yet, but that is also something that we could do if our clients here would like us to do so. It's a good question. DNB is DNB Asset Management is part of DNB Group. We are deeply enrooted in Norwegian society, incepted in 1822, so more than 200 years. We are the largest financial institution in Norway, one of the largest in Nordics. 1/3 owned by Norwegian government because we are very important for the local society and infrastructure, and we are one of the system critical infrastructure banks in Norway. I would say we are a typical Nordic institution with a Nordic DNA, robust, very transparent, very long-term oriented, taking our time to make strategic moves and doing things over a long period of time with a very long horizon, step by step. A part of beautiful fjords that we have, and snow weathers, kids going to school on the skis, it actually happens. We have a highly innovative and stable and robust economic society around us, which I would say still is very much into importance of the trust and the values.